Many thanks for joining OBN Horn of Africa. This is Future Africa program and I am Fantam Belete hosting the program. Ethiopia and Somaliland have long-standing relationship. What does this relationship look like? My guest today is Ambassador Mohammed Ahmed, Ambassador of Republic of Somaliland to Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Ambassador, a very warm welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
Would you introduce yourself to our audience, please?
My name is Mohammed Ahmed Awad. I'm the head of mission in Ethiopia. So I've been here for the last 1 year. I came here the last 21 October last year. So almost feeling like home.
What does economic and diplomatic relationship between Ethiopia and Somaliland look like?
Ethiopia is our neighboring. We have a very long, rich diplomatic relationship when it's coming to the people to people, business to business. So I can describe it as a very, very rich, brotherly. So when Somaliland needed, Ethiopia was there for us. Ethiopia was there for our people. When friend in need, a friend indeed. So Ethiopia, we consider it, like a home. So we hope that Ethiopians consider Somaliland like same.
In line with Ethiopia's access to Berbera port in Somaliland and Somaliland's access to Jeddah Free Trade Zone in Ethiopia, what do you think personally? The two countries are working there in business ties.
They are completing each other. The free zone needs port for feeding. So now I think that most of the commodity come through Djibouti.
Sure.
So sooner or later, the goods will come Berbera also. So it is completing each other. So even now we are developing a free economic zone near to Berbera. So also that they will feed each other, the two free trade zones.
Great.
So it will be help and it will be beneficial to the economic of the two countries.
From peace and security perspective, how do you see Horn of Africa in general and Somaliland and Ethiopia in particular?
The security and stability is the foundation of everything. Without stability, no country can survive. All the other factors of life, the foundation is the security. So, for the last, what I can say, 30 years, between Somaliland and FDR, Ethiopian government, we have been sharing the information, we have been completing each other. I think when it's coming to our border, it is the safest border that Ethiopia shares with its neighboring. So as a Somaliland, we succeed to reconcile, to do the reconciliation between our people and our neighboring country. So I think without stability, nobody can survive. We depend each other. So the Greater Horn has to be stable. So I think it is getting better than before. So Ethiopia is the biggest country in the Horn of Africa. Without stable Ethiopia, no other country will survive. So it's like a egg and chicken. So the countries in the Horn of Africa, they have to work together to strengthen when it's coming to security sector, all that. So we believe every country has to take the responsibility to stabilize the other country who need help. So I think I can answer like that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Ethiopia has long-standing security relationship with Somaliland. What is their current political and security partnership?
Political and security is dependent. It is correlated. They are correlated.
Yeah.
So, why we survived, because we have a good political relationship with Ethiopia. So political will drive with the other factors behind. So I believe that our relationship when it's coming to that sector is very strong. The information exchange is been there, and the understanding is, I can say it's, the relation is very mature right now. So there's no any challenges. So whenever, life is full of challenges, any challenge come, we solve it together through negotiations, through listening to each other, through compromise, so we can offer our people to better life.
How do you evaluate Western media reports on Ethiopia since the war broke out in northern part of Ethiopia? Actually, what I'm saying is the Western media, CNN and BBC kind of thing.
I was here all the time. When you listen to the news, big channels, you will say, maybe they are reporting to not to Ethiopia. You are staying there. So sometimes, some media is just narrating what they want. So always not based on the reality. So I cannot express well how I feel. For example, Ethiopia is suffering like that now. In Somaliland, we have been suffering for the last 30 years as an independent country, but some media is narrating that we are part of Somalia, our neighboring country. So now Ethiopia can feel, the effect of media and how the narrative can be changed within. So I'm glad that now we are on the same page when it's coming to that. So we have been struggling to have a friends who listen to our case and feel what we are feeling. Now we are glad that Ethiopia are feeling the same way now. Feeling some countries treating unfair when it's coming to the propaganda or something like that. So I'm feeling, because I'm experiencing it for the last 2 years, what's going on. Me as a Somaliland representing a country, when I'm feeling that the world treating me unfairly for the last 30 years, sometimes it is better to have another colleague feeling the same feeling that, the world is not treating fairly to them. So I think I can say again, we are on the same page. So I cannot say my opinion. Let us feel the heat together. And after that, we can, understand each other deeply.
The Horn of Africa is becoming the center of interest for the US and other superpowers in Europe. As Ethiopia and Somaliland are among the victims, what should the two neighboring countries do to counter such a threat?
Always, it is better to understand our own people, to listen, what is the concern is. If we listen each other, if we respect each other, if we, solve everything through discussions and negotiations, we will reach our vision. So we can eliminate poverty together. But war is always is not a solution. Tolerance is a solution. Listening to each other is a solution. Respecting is a solution. But revenge. We feel that our neighboring country, Somalia, they did what they can say, a bad thing to our people. We never went for revenge. We just, tolerate and just take the next step. Go forward is always taking your country to another level. Go forward, not, So we survived to going forward, not going back. So that's, our policies, our methods to solve the problems always is like that.
What do you suggest other African countries do to put an end to the interference of Western superpowers like United States and European Union or some other countries in Europe?
You know, Western intervention is not new. They came and colonized to Africa and take whatever resources they wanted to take. So, you know, we belong to here. So I think, you know, we can eliminate poverty together. We can support each other, and we can help the Western also. We have something they needed. So I think it is not something new. So just, you know, if you are strong, you can interfere in whatever you want. But it is up to us how we can survive, how we can defend ourselves. It's not up to them. Everybody is pursuing his own interest. Every country is pursuing his own, whether they are Western or Eastern. But we have to take responsibility. We don't need to blame the other country. That's the reality. Everybody is pursuing his own interest. He's just taking care of his people the way it seems it. But you know, our responsibility is to protect our people, to be strong, to eliminate the buffer, to make our people very happy, to work hard the well-being of our society, so nobody can interfere in it. So I think we have to take the responsibility. That's my message. I'm not blaming any other. I'm blaming ourselves. We have to take the responsibility. So that's my...
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What do you suggest Ethiopian people and Somaliland people to come together?
You know, my message to the Ethiopian people, I say, you know, very, very good people. And, you know, we have been together for the last 30 years. And we will be together. We have something you needed. We have, you know, infrastructures you needed. You have resources we needed. Together, we can eliminate the poverty. We can eliminate the violence. We can be a one people. Nobody can differentiate. Ethiopian. Nobody can separate also, no. For any meaning. So Somaliland considers Ethiopian people as Somalilanders. So Ethiopians has to consider Somaliland people as Ethiopians. So together, the border is just theoretical. But let us put our resources one pooling and let us develop our people together. That is my message.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Ambassador Mohammed. It's a great pleasure for having you on the program.
Thank you. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Dear our esteemed viewers, this is all we have for today. Thank you for watching.